It's me, Shaq. I'd like to welcome you back to my channel. For those of you who are new, for those of you who don't know me, I'm Shaq. Do me a favor, like this video, subscribe to my channel. It does really good for the channel with the YouTube algorithm. So I'd really like to welcome you to today's episode. Today I'll be speaking about my life, speaking about what I do, speaking about who I am, speaking about what I'm all about. All right, because I know there's a few people asking, who is this guy? What does this guy do? And what is he really all about? So today I really want to speak about my journey into entrepreneurship, my journey into becoming an entrepreneur, why I wanted to do that, and really the reason why I want to help you do better for yourself. You don't have to be an entrepreneur, but you must be wanting to do something great in your life, something great that you'd like to achieve. And I'm hoping that I could inspire you and do great for that journey that you on, all right? My journey starts in the retail industry where I worked as a salesperson and pushed myself, really thought I was gonna work my way up the corporate ladder, and I realized that that's not going to happen for me. That's something that's really nothing but a dream. And so I then realized that I needed to take charge, all right? But before we get to that point, I used to feel like a slave, right? I used to feel like I was slaving my days away. I was only earning about 24 Rand an hour at the time, which is about less than $2. And I was working about 10 hours a day and 6 days a week. I never really had time for myself. I really never had time to do anything in terms of investing into myself, investing into my future, and really becoming the next best version of myself. The only other option I had was obviously going to study a degree and doing something along those lines. But to me, myself, preferentially, that's not something that I really wanted to do. That's not something that I wanted to venture in, simply because, in my opinion, no offense to anyone who is studying, who is going along the route of formal education, I believe, in my opinion, that anybody getting a degree or going out to study in formal education is looking for a job, is going to study to get a job. And that's not who I am, that's not what I want. All right, but don't get me wrong, education is absolutely important. But right now, I'm talking about institutionalized education and formalized education. So slaving my days away, I recognized an opportunity. I recognized an opportunity with a company that supplies communication solutions as well as marketing services for certain businesses and companies out there as well. And I decided I really need to take charge of my life and I need to take a hold of this opportunity. So what I done was I got to learn and work with this company, right? I got myself a job with them. I done a few retail campaigns, obviously learning new skills every single day, and I developed my own way of selling, my own sales skills. What we then done was I decided that I needed to find a way to partner up with this company and really push my life forward, because I'm the type of person who hates staying on the same place, and I really feel like progressing all the time and moving forward all the time in different ways that I could find possible. So I partnered up with this company. We done a few campaigns and a few great things for major companies around South Africa, international companies as well. Some of the biggest retailers we've worked with. I've found ways to help companies grow in terms of their sales revenue, in terms of their marketing as well. And that's really where I got my skill and talent for marketing and sales. But this was not the end, all right? This was not the end. I got to a point where I was overworking myself. I was always tired, and I actually ended up in hospital a couple of years ago because of a burnout, right? Be sure that if you're working hard and if you're trying to do great for yourself, avoid burnout. Look after your health, take a rest when you need to, and prioritize sleep as well. It's really important to do that, right? So I decided that I need to venture onto other things if I want freedom, if I want freedom of time and freedom to obviously be great or set up financially. And then what I done was I partnered with a network marketing company where I then got to a point where I was earning enough to stop doing everything else and focus on this network marketing business, and then do other things for myself in the future and invest in myself, maybe in things like property, things like other businesses. And that's really where I am right now. So it's 2021, I'm 25 years old, and my mind is opened in a massive way with the experience that I have and the skill set that I've accumulated over these past few years. I've managed to do so much more. Right now I've got a business that accumulates a revenue every month of over 1 million Rand in sales. And I've managed to help a few people, not even a few people, but quite a few people, thousands of people, get an opportunity to quit their jobs, to become their own bosses by a mentorship program that I'm doing, and that you can obviously find out more about if you send me messages out here on this YouTube channel or my Instagram. All right, so right now I'm really focused on building things for other people, building futures for other people, and opening people's minds in terms of getting that abundance mindset, getting a rich person's mindset, and really improving your lives for your future. Right? So right now I'm focused on helping people gain more knowledge on why it's important to look after your health. We're into health and wellness. I'm into helping people learn more about financial freedom and why it's easier when you have more time and money to live an abundant lifestyle, an abundant life, and do more for yourself and your loved ones at the same time. All right, the world is changing, and that's why I've realized that it's time to make money from social media. I've been doing that as well, social media marketing. Most of my revenue right now comes from social media. I've gotten to a point where I've accumulated enough funding to start my own business without going to a bank or taking out any loans of that sort, business loans. But the great thing about this right now is that I've got the revenue, I don't owe any banks, and I managed to start a clothing company then. All right, and the reason I went into this fashion side of business is because when I grew up, I had a passion for, dressing well, looking good, feeling good as well. And I've got a bespoke, tailored business where we do suits for gentlemen, where we do accessories for gentlemen as well. And it's all about just taking care of yourself, grooming yourself, and looking good and feeling good at the same time, right? And that's really what my entire brand is centered at, my personal brand. That's what it's centered at. It's helping people improve their lives, helping people improve their lifestyles by changing their mindset, or not really changing someone's mindset, but improving on their mindsets. And that's really the value that I'm trying to give you with this channel as well. We'll be speaking about so many more things, and I'd appreciate it if you drop in the comments what you think I should be speaking about next. Some things that might help you in your life and your journey on becoming successful, becoming better at the things you do, and really just leveling up in order to become the next version of yourself. So yeah, in terms of entrepreneurship, in terms of working for myself, it's really all about getting my freedom. That's really what it was all about, getting my freedom. I now live on my own terms. I wake up when I want to. There's no boss telling me what I need to do or what my schedule should be like. I live on my own terms, and I just hope to do so much better for myself that I can have more of that abundance and teach more and more people to do the exact same thing for themselves. And really, myself, I feel like every single business out there, every single successful person out there needs to know how to do marketing and sales. You don't have to run a massive company, but you need to know how to sell yourself. You need to know how to sell your vision for the future, how to sell a product or service so that you can have extra money in the bank for yourself, so that you can then start investing in your future. And I started at a young age with the idea of becoming an entrepreneur. I mean, at the age of 6, I was selling ice lollies during the summertime, during the school holidays. And I'd done that with my gran, and we used her recipe, and I made a killing at the age of 6, right? And I've then realized that I can do anything. I can survive if I have the skill of selling and of marketing businesses, marketing things for people as well. There's always value in these types of skill sets. So do yourself a favor and learn a skill set that you can have forever, that you can use to push you into the future, to help yourself so that you can become a better individual, mentally, physically, spiritually, and financially as well. And that's really what the vision of this channel is. That's what the vision of my life and my legacy is. All right, so that's really all that this episode's about. Do me a favor, if you got this far, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and remember that this is all about beating average. This is all about killing mediocrity. This channel is all about you and how great we can build a future for yourselves, for myself, for your loved ones, and for the rest of the generations that's about to come. So that's me, Shaq. I really hope that you enjoyed this video, and I hope that you're ready for all the amazing content that's about to pop up soon.